we've got some sprouting frets, so we're going to take care of that right now. So I do this job on my lap, but you couldn't see it if it was in my lap. So I'm just taking off, going nice and slow. Here's how I feel a lot more comfortable doing it. Okay, now I want to do the ends right here. And I have this really cool file. It's flat. Let's see if I can get you to see it. See, it's flat. There's no file there, but just on the ends. Maybe get a little more light. You can see it. See, there's a file. It's round on the ends and it's flat. So you can lay it and just give the ends of the file a little once over, and I'm going to go through both sides like that real quick. Okay, now I find that the fret ends are good, but this edge here, hopefully this is not too blurry, the edge here is a little sharp. So I don't know if I can, here, I guess I can get my hand in here. I'm going to show you how I'm doing that. That probably took 20 minutes. Smooth. And you notice I'm not afraid to use the tape over again. Don't waste money on painter's tape, whatever. Yeah, this feels great now. Now we'll straighten the neck, get the action where it wants to be, and do the nut. I'm going to tighten these springs. I'm going to pull this bridge up against the body. I'm selling this guitar, and if it's floating, people might not be able to keep it in tune or whatever. And most people, I don't think most people have it floating. Usually it's just going down. So I'm going to tighten these two. We'll tune in their pitch so it'll go down but easily. So what I'm going for is the bridge is resting on the body, but it takes almost no pressure to go down. See, that's a little tight. So I'm going to loosen the springs in the back a little bit. Okay, so here's where we're at here. That to me is perfect. Doesn't take much effort, so you can just, you know. Who was that Canadian guy who was blind? He'd play on his lap? I'm not him. One of the downsides to this is when you take the strings out, you may need to hit the bar down so the holes line up. No big deal. Now this nut is cut a little lower than most Fenders. I mean, this would be perfect if you wanted to play slide. Maybe they're going to start doing a little more setup. Although it was not really set up though at all. But I mean, the nut is a little better cut. Obviously, that's pretty close. So let's get out the nut files, make it perfect. Okay, there's the finished product. Got it at 11,000, so it could be a little shorter, but you could probably pick up a glass slide and still play. These frets are really polished, I gotta say. So the setup is done. I did have to adjust the intonation on like 4 strings, so Fender didn't quite do that right. See some of the plastic. There's like no pick wear on here. It's a little dirty. And here's where the action is. Probably could go a little bit lower, but that's a good action, especially if you're going to sell it and ship it. And the nut is at 11 thousandths. The nut was cut a lot lower than other new Fender guitars. So that is it. Please hit that subscribe button for me and the like. And I hope you come back again. She pretty, ain't she pretty? Although it doesn't have, for a plus top, it could have a little more plus, but it is nice though. All right, take care everybody.